That mask covered her whole face. Her whole face. Fit like a glove, didn't it? No pun intended. Okay, spoilers alert. And I know that the producers of Bridgerton just wanted to do a massive buzzkill when they said mistress. Okay, massive buzzkill. Hi guys, here's my makeup look today. I need to put lip gloss on. I'm gonna do it on the train or something, but it's my natural lips. Happy Tuesday, everyone. That makeup looks so pretty. 8:05 a.m. and I'm running to work. 11 degrees. Let's see if I make it on time. 12 a.m. I'm returning all the skincare. My skin is too sensitive for it, so I'm just not gonna put myself through that. I don't think it's working for me, okay? So I already have it in my bag. I'm gonna return it. I already know what I'm gonna buy next. So I'm gonna buy it so that it's work. 8:17 a.m. train. I'm barely making it. Oh, my makeup looks so pretty right now. 8:42 a.m. I'm gonna run there. Organic strawberry. Guys, hi. Nice to finally go outside for a minute. It's so refreshing. It looks so pretty. And yeah, I'm just going to run an errand and go to a bank. Oh, I see my destination. It's so close. Thank God. I was so worried. It's closer than I thought. Yeah, it's a hard day. But I did everything and I got through everything. I made it seem so easy. But I did so much work. I did too much work. I don't want to work here anymore. I'm trying to go to a different job. I have stuff to return and also FedEx drop-offs for work and personal, but I'm going to do it all after work. I'm really excited that I got in early today.
Okay, I see where you're at. Okay.
Actually, there's a FedEx right here. I'll just drop it off. Totally forgot. I'm just waiting in line at the bank. Okay, it didn't work. It was my first time doing it, but I'm a genius because I figured out how to do something with ChatGPT and it actually worked, but I need to go back and get a revised version. But I'm at FedEx right now and I'm just gonna do a personal return and corporate return. So what you saw me eating earlier, I asked the office manager for snacks and I was like, are these your personal Pop-Tarts? And she was like, you can have it. So yeah. And then she ordered Costco and our cleaning lady was really busy today, so okay, I had to delete that clip because I said someone's name by accident. Okay, so I was doing the Costco to help the cleaning lady because she was really busy cleaning something, and so I was like carrying the 2 gallons of milk at the same time, and only one time had to do that, and all this other stuff and snacks, and I started doing like my own tasks. So by the time I went back to finish carrying all the Costco stuff in, the cleaning lady already came in and put everything in a cart and already took it to the kitchen. She's so amazing. But then, so when I asked the office manager like what to do with the bread, she said that's her bread, so I gave her. And then when I gave her the Oreos to put like in the snack pantry, she said, I know what you like. And I said, I know. She ordered the Oreos for me. And then because remember guys, when I started I was eating the Oreos, okay, and then she was like, and then I asked her like, do I put like these yogurts in the kosher fridge? And she was like, no, put it in the regular fridge and you can have some. So I'm gonna go have yogurt. Okay, hi guys, it's 5:17 p.m. I did take a few minutes to leave, like just changing into my sweatpants and crossing the street just now. But I basically left like 5:14 p.m., which is really good. A little party down there. So now I'm going to Whole Foods to do returns. It's shocking how not cold it is at all. By the way, it's like probably, oh, it's 28 degrees. No wonder it's not cold at all. And I'm about to do a return right now at Whole Foods. It's going to be huge. I also bought the product I said in the morning I was going to buy at work. Bam, just bought it, swiped. And so excited about it. Looking forward to my skincare routine. And today I'm just going to relax. I'm going to eat. I'm going to play AFK Arc and stream. And I'm going to watch movies, YouTube videos, and TikTok. And I'm excited to relax. It's been a hard 2 days, very fast. Everybody in the office is feeling it. Like, even the office manager said, like, it's been such a long week and it's only Tuesday. And even my boss, the president, said he feels like he's drowning. He's saying it over and over again. So I'm not the only one. I think the reason why I'm feeling too much pressure is because after they went on vacation, it was like I was already having anxiety because of all the work that would happen when they came back. And it was like a slow onset. So like all the work didn't like hit at once. But I think it's like that's the burn that I'm feeling. It's just like, oh my god. That's the burn I'm feeling of like just a lot of work. So it's like not even like, and it's crazy too because like after I finish it, I'm like, oh, that was nothing, that was easy. Like, but it's not. Like, I'm doing like so much, like too much, over capacity, but I'm still going, which is so bad. But yeah, hopefully I don't burn out or anything. Yeah. Also gonna try to do some stuff to be earlier tomorrow. And no matter how fast I go, like the things I do take so much time, so yeah. Oh, snow cleared off so much, like, and there's still so much left, but it's cleared. And I'm really proud of myself for not letting anyone like trick me out of my place. Like, I think it's fine to be like relaxing and enjoying and being happy and not like always feeling like, oh, I have to do something. Oh, now I have to rank. Oh, now I have to get a medal. Oh, now I have to be better than everyone else. Like, I don't want to compete all the time. I think it's like really my strength is that like I don't make anyone my competition except myself, and I am like quite the competition. So here's the, it's pretty right here. So I think Monday, Tuesday relax, Saturday, Sunday grind, and the rest of the week freestyle is good. It's good enough for me. It appears as though it has rained, but it has not. I think it's gotten so warm that is like melted. Also for Bridgerton season 4 and all the seasons, I love how they call Penelope Penn, and I know it's obvious, like obviously intended. I just think that's so cool because, you know, obviously she's, spoilers always, if you watch my vlog, she's Lady Whistledown. So cool. Yeah, I love season 4. If I have to pick a favorite season, I think season 3 and season 4 are my favorites. So yeah. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. I'm just gonna do Valentine's Day streams, especially since Valentine's Day is on a weekend. So yeah, look forward to that. Like I said, I'm just like really more easygoing now. I also thought about like having some people take me out, like my old best friend that took me out for my birthday. But it's like kind of just don't want to leave my apartment, you know. I don't want to leave my apartment. I can't even like. Yeah, I just don't want to leave. And my apartment looks so nice. Like, it's so warm and cozy. I get to stream. I have internet. Just why would I leave? Yeah, I even have nice food now. So if it is a line for Amazon, it's just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna return all the stuff. We get like $500,000 back. It's pretty expensive stuff. My skin's always been glowing though, ever since I started doing all these things to my face. I'm glad it's not cold. That's gonna be so good for my apartment. Yeah, yesterday my apartment was so hot. I thought like the heat was on. That's hilarious. I was like streaming last night and I was like, my apartment was so hot and I was in a blanket and I was like, oh my god, I think that the heat is on because it's so warm, but I know that the heat is not on. There's a chance that my neighbor's heat could be going into my apartment. They'd be blasting that shit. Well, I'd be blasting too, but I only used it for the days it was like 1 degree, 4 degree on the weekends, and during the snowstorm, of course, I used it. So. I can't wait for summer, but this winter I haven't been really that miserable with like my jacket. I love this jacket. I've been enjoying it. Like usually I hate like winter, like winterizing everything and like scarves and jackets and stuff, but I like it this year. It's been really cold. I'm so hungry. I want to go home and eat. Yeah, I don't know how these people afford all this Whole Foods food is so expensive. It's like just as expensive as going to a restaurant. I think it's because like they have meetings here and they meet up people here and like they shopped and then they just stopped here. I don't know. I'd rather go to a restaurant. It costs the same. It's so expensive too. Okay, I returned so much. It was even more than I thought. Those items are so small. Oh my god. I'm so glad I came here. I did that. That was awesome. For one of them, I already replaced it. It arrived yesterday. And so I returned the other one. I like this new one even more. It's so blue. Okay, I'm gonna go home now and stream. Excited. And yeah. I'm so glad it's gotten warmer. It's funny because my coworkers say the same thing too. They're like, oh, I'm so glad it's warm. It's literally 20 degrees. I'll be so happy for 50. I swear to God, I'm bringing out the pea coat again. I don't care, the trench coat. It's out. 50 degrees. Give me it. So excited to be back to normal. What to shop for next? Well, I already have actually 2 items delivered to my apartment today. They're both skincare, and I think I'll keep. I don't remember what one is, but I remember the other one, and I think I'll keep it. And I have already a cart of like $300 over in Amazon of stuff I want to get. And oh yeah, I have packages coming on Wednesday and Friday. Oh my God. It's because everybody's crossing. Everyone started crossing. No, those walks today, earlier in the day, were so nice. I think it's because I didn't know it was 28 degrees still back then, and it was like a nice walk. Yeah. Pretty good.
Well, today is like finally like it's not even.
I'm excited.
Careful there, careful.
It's like I chose the busiest street to walk down. Hershey man told me that he's like looking for somebody to marry her or whatever, in his own words. I know that's not to me, but I'm just saying it's weird, okay? Let's look at this. I wonder what I look like when I'm like trying to listen to people talk, because you know what happens to me all the time on my stream. Obviously I just ignore you guys, but then when it happens in real life, I'm literally there like typing, doing my work, and then like nodding my head and smiling and typing and looking at them occasionally. I just wonder what it looks like. And do they think it's real? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm glad. The thing is that I'm starting to think that some people come up to me because they feel sorry for me. Like, that's what I think. Oh, it's like don't feel sorry for me. So you guys know from the beginning, I just never know when something is genuine. But pretty cool. Office Manager gives me snacks and stuff now. It's pretty cool. She likes me. Finally. Hey, like, I don't want to be rude. Like, I only have like 2 friends. And all the girls who are all nice to me, they're all nice to me. They're all the girls. So it's so rare. But I only have 2 guy friends and at the office, and they're both so nice to me. I think I just have imposter syndrome. Like, I'm like, oh, like, why do you want to be my friend? Like, and then even I just said, like, just now, like, oh, maybe they just feel sorry for me. But I think they just genuinely like me because I'm nice and pretty and I dress cute and stuff. I'm also really smart and good at my job, and I told you guys how much company emails I send, so they see all the stuff I send. I go to their meetings and stuff. Like, I'm pretty involved, but still my mind still like is like protecting me, I think, to not get hurt from like any backstab. But they're kind people, and I told you guys one time too, I was like, I can't give them anything. They have like nothing to gain from me. So that's why I have a hint, like, it might be genuine. And some people might argue like, oh, maybe they're just nice to everybody. They're like really not. I feel like certain people can only click with certain people, and I'm a kind of personality they could like click with. So like, he literally talked to me for like 10 minutes straight just now at my desk. I was so shocked. I saw him in the kitchen. We made eye contact. He was on a call because I wanted to see like if the same guy was sitting there, the one that bullies me from Capitol. He's married, by the way. And I wanted to see if he was still sitting at the same seat. So I just looked at that seat, and it was the Hershey guy. So the Hershey guy is the guy who gave me Hershey chocolate. And because he made the eye contact, he came to my desk later. So that was cool. I'm glad I have friends. But that's the thing, I just want them to not just be my friend just because they feel sorry for me or think I don't have any friends or whatever.
Once you go 27, what do you do? Take left, right. Take right. Take right.
Huge. That's cool.
What do you do? Right. Where is Venkatesh?
That's why like everybody always has there's a cat. I was like, what the fuck? Everybody always has intention. That's why I love the girls, because they have no intention. I love them so much.
Do the trade. It just.
And they're all younger than me, like 24, and they're so sweet to me. My favorite ones I found out this morning. She's married. I just don't know how you get married so young. Like, it sounds so boring to get married.
It's a Saturday.
Very first question.
So many people today. Two of my items from TikTok shop were delivered today, and 2 more will be delivered tomorrow. I'm really excited. Okay, guys, just walking here like this, and this guy walked by me. He's like, beautiful. Still got it. Every day's Christmas. Okay, hi. So I had to pick up the first package. Somebody just held out parking door for me. This is a crazy nice day. All my stuff down because I have so much stuff. Well, all these packages I'm about to have, I'm just gonna put them in my bag as I show you them. The first one is this one. As soon as I knew this was mine. And then the second one. Okay, I think I have more in my mailbox than open my mailbox. I did not lie. Here it is. Here's one. I got a bunch of mail too. I should probably take my mail out one day. Tax forms in there. Okay, let's take this stuff. Okay, I love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye. You should see how cute I look in my stream just now. So cute. Watching a movie and eating. I also made some coffee. I forgot I had all those cookies and desserts. You believe me? I forgot I had all those cookies in my fridge. And I am starting Lost Ark right now. I have a snack and food. And these idiots always calling it, what are you snacking on? Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm eating food. It's not a snack. Starting Lost Ark. I almost forgot to even start the game. That's how you know I've disconnected with reality. Usually they have like a little point on the sauce, and this one doesn't have it. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I have only 1 viewer, but now I have 3. Just nice and quiet for a second. Let me just cut this. I unpacked all my packages and put them all away. I'm so excited. Okay, let me just make this room before I get my hands messy. I'm so excited to watch this new Netflix show I'm watching. Oh yeah, I was gonna say my hair. This was gonna say my hair. I really had the vision for my hair, guys. Do you guys remember when I first started doing this? You don't, because you didn't know me, but it was actually in 2023. I just stopped straightening my hair and I stopped wearing lipstick and lip gloss and lip things. It was bizarre. Like, I had like a whole new look. It's on my YouTube, obviously, and all my social media, obviously, like every single day. I even started, yeah, I did that. And I had this like new vision, like, yeah, I should just show my natural lip color. Yeah, I should just show my natural hair. The thing is, like, I look so different when I don't straighten my hair and I don't wear lip gloss. So it actually makes a difference. But look at how I had the vision for this shit. Like, guys, I didn't straighten it. I didn't curl it, nothing. Like, my natural hair is mermaid waves. It's so pretty. Like, people, they do so much stuff to get their hair to look like mine, and they can't even get it. Like, I noticed it, like, when I went to the bathroom and I saw, like, my hair. I was like, I noticed, like, every little strand goes down and curls into its own. I have curly hair, like, it, like, every single little section, like, curls into its own bundle of curls. It's, like, so pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this, but I want to show you the first bite before I start my show. Got a lot of meat in there. You can see my little bite that I already took. And kosher food is the best. Okay, hi. I'm eating something I baked on Bridgerton Day. The rest of this movie, this cute doll movie you're watching, is gonna be the His and Hers Netflix review. So just click off, because it's all gonna be spoilers. First of all, I love the intro. As soon as I saw the intro, I was sold. I was like, yes, this is the movie. This is the season I want to be watching until it ends. And like, I'm so excited because you know how hard it is to find a freaking season to watch nowadays. So very excited about that. I love all the characters so far. I like how I just know I'm gonna like it. Like, even though I didn't even know what's gonna happen, I like it. And then they're going to a crime scene. Like, you know, that's my jam. So, yeah. She got the fuck you nails. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. How many seasons is there? Oh, we're fresh. Only 6 episodes. Okay, guys, let's take a shot. A screenshot of my desserts. Yeah. Okay, so I opened my purse and I just found another bag. Another package. And I opened it. You keep watching.
Fan out, 10 yards in pace, pace off the grid, and 100 yards going each direction. All right, let's move. Yeah, there's work to do.
It's true. I can't even watch the show because I just keep getting up and eating more stuff. So I'm eating cherries. I really like the cherry one, and I don't know why. Because blueberry used to be my favorite. Am I gonna be a criminal? I wonder why the producers are making the main character probably the her in the title and on the cover of the Netflix movie series, making her look guilty. Like, they show her like chugging a bottle of water, going to the dentist, having like a suspicious dental thing, and then like acting suspicious, going back to her job after disappearing for a year, and then acting weird on the crime scene, and then opting to go to this crime scene. So I wonder why the producers purposefully making her look suspicious. How they did the friendship bracelet, that was the most beautiful like alignment I've ever seen across 2 time scenes. I think we all know that even though they showed they showed Jack and Anna, and she saw him in the car with the girl, and it was raining and she was outside the car. Even though they showed that scene, I think Anna just saw that and got sad, but I don't think like that was the murder night or the murder scene or anything. And I think everybody knows that. I like this producer. This show is a page turner. I'm on the second to last episode that is available right now. It's funny when I take a step back and I just demystified like my chat, like finally, like after years and years, like two years, just realizing like everybody comes in and they just read the previous chat and they just write the same thing, you know. That's all that they did. It's not like magical. And I know I kind of like I was kind of figuring it out previously in my podcast, I'm always like, how come everybody on that day, they always say the same thing? And I was like, maybe they just read, I just literally said that. Maybe they just read the chat and they just write the same thing. But just really to take a step back and like just be demystified by like, these people are ordinary. They don't use their brain cells. They don't have any ideas. I mean, we already knew that. But then they don't even like come up with their own hate comments. They just build off of what the last person said. Not build off of, they don't even build off, they just repeat it. So the question of the day is, hey, what's going on here? You should play it solo, give some gold. Why not solo mode? Okay, I want to tell you guys about, like, because I'm the only creator that's going to receive this hate comment to go solo mode. And ever since solo mode came out, I always got that hate comment. I already addressed it in my podcast. My podcast has like 300 episodes, so I talked about a lot of these things already, but I wanted to decode on my podcast today what this comment really means. A lot of like dealing, like in the beginning, I could not even read my chat in 2024 when I started getting hate comments and just comments in general, and you know, it was just like a lot for me. All the attention just at once, like really never had that before. Even in 2020 when I had 100 viewers, for 2 weeks, it was like 100 and then it went to 50. But even that time, it was like, that was like different because there were, even though there were mean people, like I wasn't that smart, so I didn't really realize things, you know. But now being smarter, obviously I realize things. So one of the things that helped me like learn how to like read my chat and cope with it was, I told you guys on the podcast already, I reverse engineered all the comments to figure out like, what does this comment really mean to this person that wrote it? Why did they write it? What does this really mean? And always when I decode it, you know, call me delusional or whatever, it always feeds back to like they're jealous of something, that they want me to stop doing something. So then I figure out what it is. And in 2024, for the whole year, I wrote it in my journals. I realized like that was before I was like reverse engineering. I was just naturally doing it, but not realizing. So whenever I like intentionally do something, that I like practice it, I realized like, oh, they just all write it because no, not that. They read a different comment. Back then they used to say like, hey, let's go play this other raid instead. And then people would come from like different games and be like, hey, let's play League of Legends instead. Like, everybody wanted me to just like leave the lobby. Like, I guess in 2024, I actually realized that I didn't tell anybody. And I just realized like no matter what, and sometimes they successfully did make me leave. Like one time this guy, he was like, hey, let's just go to, it was in Europe. So this was like in 2025. He was like, hey, let's go to Belshazzar instead, because I wanted to get like the pet. And I already had the horns. And he never joined the room and stuff like that. And then, yeah, so then I had to go back and make my original room, which I don't remember what raid I was doing back then. It was a different raid. So long ago, I don't even remember. Now I only remember making mortem rooms, like for real. And so today's hate comment of the day is, what's going on here? He wrote that at 7:39 p.m. So basically he's just being mean. That just means like what are you doing? Like stop what you're doing, whatever. And so I ignored him and I didn't say anything, even though I had like 5 viewers. And then he wrote, you should play it solo, it gives some gold. And he wrote that at 42, so 39, 40, 41, 42. So he wrote it off cooldown, basically just like he realized there's a slow mode and he had to press it in, he had to push that in. And the reverse psychology and analysis of that, I always wondered why it bothered me so much when people would tell me to go solo mode. In fact, when solo mode came out, I started trying to do it, and everybody was so proud of me. They were like, oh yeah, we're so proud of you for doing solo mode, blah blah. I even got like a spike in views and stuff. Solo mode was super hard for me because I'm still undergeared, and the mechs were different than the real raid, which is stupid. And then so I had to like relearn the raid in a different way, whatever. And now it's easy, you just hyper and whatever, like it's different now, but when solo mode first came out, it was still hard for me. And everybody was so happy, and I immediately took it back and I stopped doing solo mode. Like even my mods were happy that I was doing solo mode, and I was like, wow, these people are so mean. Like they don't even want to like play the game with me, a game that's like free to play, a game that like everybody, like you have multiple characters, anybody can go to the raid with you. Especially I always do the raid. I'm always like 3 tiers behind in the raid I'm doing. I'm never doing the highest level raid. I'm always doing 3 tiers down of a raid, and still they don't want to help me. Only a couple people, and I'm like, okay, fine. Well, if nobody wants to help me, then I'm just not gonna go to the raid. Then whatever. And that's how I feel about why should I play a multiplayer game solo. If I want to play a solo game, I play fucking solitaire. You know what I'm saying? So then this other hater came in my channel. He's just mad, so he just wrote, why not solo mode space ? And that's a hate comment because it's just copying, especially my chat is on my screen, but it's also like Twitch has memory, so it shows the chat. So he just wrote the same thing that the previous person wrote because he saw my stream and he's upset, he's jealous of me, and he's like, I don't know what to write, so I'm just gonna write the same thing because that is actually like a good hate comment. Like if I go solo mode, then I can't make a lobby anymore, which actually ties full circle into the other thing that I told you in the beginning. Like I did not know that was going to go full circle. And all this all together, like it doesn't bother me every time you guys write a hate comment. It still gives me like a jab in my gut, but it's good. It's a good jab. I never want it to go away. That's just part of my intuition. It's just like my whole life, like I haven't even met like a kind person, like a good person. Everybody is just like always using everybody else. They have their own intentions. Everyone's just competing with everyone else. They're trying to compete with me all the time. And it's also like it's like 24/7. It's a crazy, but it doesn't really matter. I already found like happiness in some of my own things that I do. I don't care that these comments bother me. I didn't ban them. I didn't talk to them directly, and they didn't get any dopamine hits from my stream, and they had to leave because they could not survive the advertisements. So overall, I feel like I won because I just really can't believe like the level that I get bullied. It's like so extravagant, but I honestly got like so much prettier as time passed. Like even though I got older and like my face shape changed, which honestly I think it changed like prettier, except like my nose was really pretty when I was younger, but now I have to do like extreme angle for you to see like how cute my nose is. But like overall, like all the features just are like way prettier. Like I think it also includes like obviously like, you know, growing my eyebrows out and stuff like that too. So but I don't know how to close this video. How like I love my lips. My lip color is so cute. I don't know how to close this video. I don't know like overall I'm really happy. There's just a couple tweaks I would like to like make in my life, and I would be like ultimately happy, but just mostly like I'm extremely happy. I think that's like the best part. I think it's because like in 2023 and 2024 I was like the dream girl, but I didn't even know it. Like I really couldn't see like how pretty I was and stuff, and a lot of people were jealous of me, but I didn't know why everybody was bothering me all the time. And in 2023 and 2024, I have to deeper analyze it, but I don't know why. But didn't you feel like in like even in 2023 I had so many things, and in 2024 I was like, that was my richest year. I was like super rich. Even though like those years, didn't you kind of feel like I feel like in 2024, even though I was like, that was my richest year, I feel like I really wasn't that happy because I was always like looking for stuff. Like I was always like, oh, I have to do something for Valentine's Day. I have to have a Valentine, and you know, I have to do this for my birthday, and I have to do this. Like, I think I had like I was like chasing happiness a lot in 2024. I feel like I had a hard time with happiness, but in 2025 is like, I mean, this is 2026 now. In 2026, like the most relaxed I've ever been. I feel like I'm also like the happiest I've ever been. And also like, this is the first time, like you guys saw earlier in the podcast, I was like, oh, I'm not looking for like, I'm gonna just do a Valentine's Day stream. I'm not gonna like force it to like go out with like the person that took me out for my birthday, one of my old friends, and stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna force it and like beg people to take me out and stuff like that. And that how I'd like rather be home and stuff. Like for once I'm finally happy. Like even in 2024, when I was in my rich year, I literally went to like Egypt and Paris, and like I didn't want to like stay. Like I wanted to go on vacation, like I wanted to travel, and like for long ass times too. Like that was like a long ass time I was like traveling. And I remember it was like 9 nights in Egypt or some crazy shit. But right before that, it was like a whole bunch of days in Amsterdam, and like it was crazy. I was just like doing all this stuff, but like I feel like now I'm finally content. But I also feel like people are now more envious of me because I'm like more stable because of my age. For those of you who've been watching all the podcast episodes, thank you. But those of you who have watched know, like, as I got older, it got more stable, and I think it's because like my hormones stabilize more, and I do like this calm, peaceful life, and not competing with other people and stuff. For once, I don't have like anxiety about like getting famous again, because for the first time, I always heard about it that you have to like learn how to handle it, and I've seen like people who like, you know, after they get famous they get like fat and stuff. Well, I feel like everything I been through in my life was like really a test. Like, can you handle fame? By like, first of all, like I have dealt with hate comments successfully. I've actually dealt with like all my problems in my life successfully by like getting prettier, like unknowingly, just naturally. And like no matter how much like mental or even physical stress I encountered, I literally just got like over stuff and through stuff and prettier. And then also, like whenever I get sick, I never take medicine. And similarly, whenever I like get heartbreak or get betrayed again by like a duo or a boy or a family member or whatever, or a friend or coworker, whatever, I don't like numb myself or medicate. I only I go through it and I process all my feelings. That's why I have stronger mental health than everyone, which honestly is nothing to brag about, but I feel like it's better than hiding your feelings. I mean, it's better than pretending like I feel like it's better for me because if anything happens to me, I know how to handle it and I'm strong enough to handle it. But other people, they could like mentally break, and I wouldn't, because I've just been through so much. And I think like it's really shocking, like how many people have left me. And I don't mean like romantically, I just mean like so many people have like left my life. Like even the casual people in my chat, you'll see it's always going to be a pattern. You're always going to see it. People are always going to be like, hi, oh, there's 2 seconds slow mode, okay, bye. And they'll come back in 10 years. But like it's the same thing that has always happened. It's just like, it's being as pretty as I am and being like as like good of a life as I have, people are always gonna try to humble me and just be like, do the worst thing, which is like keep leaving, meaning like, but they don't just leave, they just like, they have to tell you that they left. So like for me, like it's just like more jabs. But honestly, like everything that I go through is like just proof that I'm like that famous and that I'm that important. Like everything has happened in my life, like nothing has ever happened to this, like with anyone, because I'm the only person that this stuff happens to. I'm happy about talking about it because nobody has like my human experience, because like now I can share it, because I'm like, oh yeah, you're never gonna go through this, because first of all, everybody, they care about being liked so much that they would never be a threat to other people. They would like disarm them, and nobody would be jealous of them. They have to bring themselves down and humble themselves, and then only then will the audience be like, okay, yeah, we like you, we'll make you Twitch partner, and we're gonna to do all these things and come watch you and whatever. But you have to like then be there, you have to be like their servant then, and you have to do everything they like, you have to respond to everything they write, you have to make content. I don't even know how you can make content, honestly, like that, like uninspired and just like forcefully, but that's just like not my style. And that's honestly why I have such longevity, is because I was always had like 100% freedom over all my content ever since I started. And there were people that try to control my content. Like in 2020, this guy, he came up to me, he was like, let me be your manager, I'll take 30%, 10%, 10%. And then I got rid of him because I did all the work. Why would you take 10% of everything I make? And then and in 2016, a guy, he donated a lot of money, and then he also was like, not intentionally, but he did try to say like, don't make content like this, don't say this on your stream, you're not supposed to say this on your stream, all this stuff like that. And I was just saying stuff like, hey guys, like play threes with me. Like what? Like what? Are you stupid? Like of course I'm allowed to ask for people to play with me, and they did play with me. So yeah, yeah, that's crazy. But the more that I speak about it, I don't know if it's like my phone algorithm, whatever, I do find that more people actually go through the same thing as I have, that are extremely famous, when they come out with their stories and stuff like that, and they reveal like all the stuff that people do behind the scenes to try to control them. Anyways, this got derailed, but I gotta finish this. I got 2 more episodes. I do want to finish. So about the hate comments, yeah, keep writing them for the rest of your life, and keep writing them forever, okay? Just keep writing them. Your job is to write hate comments, so fucking write the fucking hate comment, okay? Like screw this, because like why do I have all these ideas? I'm trying to finish my freaking movie because I have 2 episodes left. It's 10 p.m. and I could finish it if I just go for it. Okay, why is the solo mode thing a hate comment? It's a hate comment because why on earth would somebody leave a nice comment in my channel? Right? So anything they write is a hate comment, and like everybody's gonna be like, oh, you're delusional. Like I'm not delusional, because you guys are the men. Only men are jealous of me on the internet. Only men are jealous of me on the internet. Okay? Why not solo mode is saying go play the game by yourself and take down your lobby. No, I'm gonna play with the fucking pro players in my lobby. Why? You're a jealous man, you're jealous that I'm gonna get people to play with me. Oh, you're delusional. I have like 100 videos of me getting carried by extremely geared people, that they're not just like the streamers that are my friends, as like real people, like real random whales. They're real. Yeah. So like why couldn't it happen again? So yeah. So why not solo mode? Because if nobody, and separately, not answering that yet, like if nobody wants to play with me, then don't play with me. I'm gonna wait here until I find someone that wants to play with me. It's not impossible. I don't believe that it's impossible. And for people advising that like just to play solo just for gold, and then oh yeah, so that relates to like this other hate comment I got earlier from the guy. He's this other hater that came back after 2 years. I told you guys about him on my podcast, and he's like, oh, I didn't know you talk, and it's obviously lying. And then so I told him, yeah, I started talking like a month ago, which is like probably 2 months now. And then so because I came to take back my throne, which is not with anybody else. I'm just dusting it. Like, nobody could even take it. Okay, so why he wrote to me, oh, if you want to be challenger and like stuff like that, like diamond, yeah, why don't you just buy an account? And I was like these people are so stupid. Like, are you stupid? Like, first of all, buying an account is illegal. Like, are you fucking stupid, bro? Like, why did you write that in my chat? And like, that's why, like, I see, like, they don't understand, like, the concept. Like, the whole concept is, like, I'm silver 4. I told him, I was like, I'm silver 4 elo. I actually made a video about it. I posted it. It's in the Hall of Fame playlist. I'm silver 4. I want to play in the higher elos, but I'm only silver 4. And that's as far as I could learn, like, by myself. Like, I can't take myself higher yet. Probably take a few more years. And by that time, who knows what changes don't make to the game and my favorite characters. Now I'll probably have to re-roll and start all over again. And then, so, like, it's about the experience, guys. It's about gaming. It's about the experience. And I'm not talking about XP. I'm talking about, like, playing with other people, and, like, it's obviously euphoric. And I know a lot of you have not even ever played with famous people before, but because you play with just, like, your circle of friends. But to play with the famous people is, like, so cool and so fun. And if you're playing with me, you're playing with a famous person. And yeah, so, like, it's about the experience. Like, yeah. Even though now it's harder than ever, I was thinking earlier, like, oh my god, it's, like, so hard to date. Like, I haven't dated since, like, 2024, 2025, 23 years, I think. I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I haven't dated anybody. And I was just thinking, like, oh my god, it's just getting harder because I'm getting older. It's not. It gets harder because I'm, like, getting prettier. And the prettier you get, the less people ask you out. I never fucking knew that, okay? I didn't know that until I got prettier. So yeah, definitely not because I got older. It's because I got prettier. It's harder to get, like, I only get, like, sham offers. I only get, like, troll offers. And I'm not talking about internet. I'm talking about, like, in real life. Like, people who are, like, extremely lower class than me or whatever. I don't know how to say, like, how to say it, but because I'm playing video game, I say class. I don't know. Level than me, lower level than me, whatever. They, only the extremely impoverished low lives in real life, I'm not talking about internet, in real life, they're the only ones that are brave enough to, like, shoot their shot at me. And that's why every single time it happens to me in real life, I really need to stop talking and watch my video. Every single time it happens to me in real life, I, like, turn on my camera afterward and tell you guys, like, hey, this guy just called me gorgeous. But they're, like, absolutely losers. They're, like, broke. They're just, like, young, like, 24, tall, skinny, and broke. Like, why cute doll, are you calling these people broke? Like, you could just tell, like, they're broke. You think, like, a guy who's, like, mega rich is just gonna go hollering at girls in the street? No. A guy who's mega rich is gonna be wearing, like, a dress shirt and a suit, and he'd be respectful and be polite and, like, open the door for you or something. But these other guys are just, like, harassing me. Literally, this guy, he was like, you guys remember I was in the podcast and I was, like, screaming, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even never find that clip. But this guy, he was like, I'm just trying to open my banana or whatever, and he was literally eating a banana, and he kept bothering me on the street. Yeah. So that's, like, how I know is, like, only the really pretty girls, we only get hit on by, like, the broke people. And then all of the really hot guys, they're already taken by all these girls who are, like, they don't even look that good, but they're, like, good at stuff. Like, maybe they're good at, like, being, like, a housewife, or good at, like, their job, or, like, you know, maybe they also have like a very rich job, or maybe they're just very controlling and they just tell those guys like, hey, you're gonna be my husband. Like, no, really, they really do that. They're like, you're gonna be my husband, you're gonna engage me, you're gonna marry me, and they literally take like all the good guys. So yeah, they're all gone. They're taken by the ugly girls. Yeah, that's my story. Okay, I'm gonna finish watching this show and tell you what I think about it. If within these last 2 episodes, if they can actually reveal like clues or who the murderers or whatever. But I also want to know, why are the producers making us think that it's the photographer's wife or whatever, the blonde prettiest girl in the movie who's the anchor woman? Why are they making us think that it's her that did it and is like framing Anna by putting the friendship bracelets everywhere? If that's the ending, I rate this as a negative 10 out of 10, because why would you make it the most obvious? I don't like that. Who's the killer? Who did it? 2 things I loved is when Boston presented her whole story, and then obviously she has one on her boss as well, and then, but she didn't tell everyone yet. And then also when Jack told his whole story and like their whole little theories. I like whenever they do it like that, because then it's like a murder mystery like type video. I like those. An Onion with Daniel Craig and that other movie he did, like Dead Man Walking or whatever. Yeah, like I like how they do those. Also, you recognize in your friend group, are they trying to say the fat girl did all this? I think the killer is hey, this is just when they got kicked out of the hotel, whatever. I think the killer is Richard, whatever, what's his name? The videographer. He's the killer. And he's gonna go after Anna next. That's why he's taking her to that house. Catherine and Richard are, this is my theory, Catherine and Richard are in on it, and they're luring Anna back to the place of her 16th birthday party to get revenge, because Anna probably did something mean to Kat, and now the vengeance is kind of like, reminds me kind of a little bit like Pretty Little Liars, even though I never really watched the ending. Ceiling leaking from obviously the overflowing bathtub in the top floor. That is so scary, bro. This is too scary to watch alone. Good thing I have 5 viewers with me. Producers want us to be scared and eerie'd out. That's why they're like making Anna ask all these questions while the guy is taking her up to the spot and she's already getting flashbacks. And they show us the tub dripping, and then they already showed us already the beginning of the tub scene and someone going up the stairs. They just want us to suffer. They want us to suffer. They want us to know already. And then the protagonists are asking them questions, and I got it now. With the photos. Kat is the anchor woman. She got hot. She went running and worked out and bestified herself. And now she's just slaying everybody for the night of the 16th birthday of Anna. Okay, good plot. I give it to you. Good plot. Good plot. Yeah. Remember when Boston went to... Okay, I just saw her reading the letter in the last episode. You remember when Boston went to the mom's house to really investigate Anna, but then she talked to the mom, and then she said, like, who do you think did all the murders? What do you think about the murders? And she said it to the mom, and then there was like an awkward pause and silence, like, and the producer made like the video like weird. I was like, whoa, is it the mom that did the killings? Because she was like having dementia and symptoms and like walking in the streets and stuff, doing weird stuff. And I was like, oh my god, is she like the killer? But I was like, no, I was like, she's like has the force and the energy to like do all those things, you know. And now it's revealing that possibly that mother was the killer of the... Oh my god, this is so sad. You guys have to watch it. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna do this at the end and make it like really sad. But I had a feeling, but they did mean that, but it's to a different person, not to the main crime. This was my favorite show of all time. This is my #1 favorite TV series. I won't be rewatching it or anything. The name of the TV series is His and Hers 2026, season 1, and it has 6 episodes. It has all of the elements of a really good movie, and I enjoyed every single second of it. For once, someone did a good mystery, unraveled beautifully at the end. No loose ends. Wrote a letter, explains everything. Oh, I wanted to release a shorts with no spoilers, but whatever. Guess that's not gonna happen. Okay. So everybody go watch His and Hers 2024. It's my favorite movie, favorite TV series of all time. I don't really mind sharing because I definitely won't be rewatching it. I'll be watching new stuff. I mean, it'll never hit just as good the second time. It's like something you watch like once and you know the story and it was good. Oh, how I say, this show really has all the elements of a good scary movie. So many red herrings, so many plot twists. The strategy at the end, spoilers alert, just scroll if you don't want spoilers. The strategy at the end, like how you did like eliminating so many players and still the villain is alive at the end, and then also like the motive, the purpose, everything makes sense. It's a happy ending, which when they, as soon as it was like Meg and she's pregnant and she has Jack back, and I'm just like, wow, a happy ending. Like I love happy endings. So I remember when I was younger, I actually didn't like movies with happy endings because they were like corny, you know? But now I'm like, yeah, it's a happy ending. Like they get the family or whatever. And now like to see the true, on top of having a happy ending, they add an extra layer, and then it's like a true strategy plot with motives, and this is why, and this is what really happened. And then the producer put on top like the key, fill in all the puzzle pieces that are missing, but it still makes sense with the original story, which is my favorite type of storytelling in movies. I always think it's genius how they do that, because there's two types I always see. One where they run out of ideas, so they just start adding stuff and be like, oh yeah, they add a new character and that person's the killer, like stuff that doesn't really make sense. But then there's like the more sophisticated line that is more intriguing to me. It's when they make a whole story and they kind of take parts out, and then you get a new story, and then you get like a layered story, and that's always the biggest reveal. I just love that. So I love everything about this show. Everybody should go watch His and Hers 2026. All the actors and actresses were amazing. Amazing. They acted so well. And I loved all of the characters. All of the characters. And even my favorite part of the whole movie was when Boston went to Alice's house and she said, what do you think about all the murders? And then the mother, Alice, said something that was kind of off, and I thought right there in my gut, like how the producer produced that feeling in me, it was amazing. I was like, I felt it in my gut. I was like, what if Alice is the killer? And then they pop Anna out, and I'm like, oh, and then this is what everyone thinks. Oh, Boston is just interviewing Alice because she's trying to interview Anna. And then so that was like everyone's thought. And then also the second thought about Fragile, my favorite character is Alice. And then my favorite part of the movie was that she faked all her symptoms with the eggs and the tea and the walking in the night and everything. She literally walked off the crime scene. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. How everybody always think like, oh, they're fragile, they're old, they're crazy, and she just played along with it, and then she just got away with everything and got like her daughter her life back. Like, oh, God, it was such a beautiful movie. Like, I hope that they could keep making. Netflix has been doing amazing for years. I hope they keep making us stuff, because this is like top tier entertainment right now for a person who's a homebody like me. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Okay, bye.